Extraordinary scenes of chaos and destruction broke out near the Dhanmondi area of Dhaka yesterday. Tens of thousands of young men stormed what once was a museum and the house where Bangladesh's first president Sheikh Mujib was assassinated. In these videos, you can see protesters marching with bulldozers, hammers, and sticks towards the building that the fallen Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina's family once called home. In this video, you can see the crowd storming the house. In this video, another property called Shudha Shadan, owned by the former Prime Minister, set on fire. Now here is a video where protesters are chanting slogans and burning books related to Sheikh Mujibur Rahman, Sheikh Hasina's father. Here is a video where protesters were projecting videos of the July 2024 mass uprising in a nearby lake, where the bulldozers were doing their demolition just a few hundred feet away. Their intention is to demolish the house. The situation escalated when former Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina, after 6 months in hiding in India, announced that she would deliver a speech on her party's student wing Facebook page, known as Chhatra League's Facebook page. The interim government led by Muhammad Yunus has banned Chhatra League as a political party. Right after Hasina announced that she will address her party men, social media was buzzing with talk of a bulldozer procession. The idea of such a procession originated in YouTube, where influencers like Pinaki Bhattacharya and Ilyas Hussain first demanded such processions. These famous YouTubers provided hour-by-hour commentary and guidance to their followers throughout the night. By 8 p.m. at night on February 5th, the protesters started to gather, fired up and ready to demolish the place. They used hammers, crowbars and wooden planks to smash portraits and damage the historic property. They called the house a symbol of dictatorship and oppression. Some protesters chanted slogans calling for Sheikh Hasina's execution. Protesters have taken their actions beyond Sheikh Mujibur Rahman's home-cum museum and Sheikh Hasina's personal residence, Shudha Shadan. Houses belonging to senior Army League leaders, many of whom have already fled the country, were also bulldozed, set on fire, or severely damaged the same night. For example, the house of former MP Mahbubul Alam Hanif in Kushtia was torn down. Meanwhile, in Khulna, Sheikh Bari, a house which belongs to Sheikh Hasina's uncle, was bulldozed as well. Only 5 months ago, a student-led uprising toppled Sheikh Hasina's autocracy. Hasina is in India at the moment, and most of her party leaders are in hiding. Hasina's Army League party is now trying to make a political comeback. Now, this isn't the first time Sheikh Mujib's historic house has been hit since his daughter left Bangladesh under compulsion. In August 2024, when the Army League collapsed, protesters had stormed the same place, leaving the house with major damage and destruction. The house was also set on fire at that time. Bulldozing or destroying houses of political opposition started in Bangladesh around 2013. That was the time when Sheikh Hasina bulldozed houses of opposition party members in border town Satkhira of Bangladesh. That was the first such instance of political bulldozing in Bangladesh's history. Most of the victims back then were BNP or Jamaat-e-Islam leaders of rural towns. Bangladesh Nationalist Party, BNP's chairperson Khaleda Zia, was evicted by force from her cantonment residence in 2016 by then Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina. Begum Zia's house was demolished and converted into an apartment. Now, Bangladesh's politics has a bloody history. There is a cycle of political violence and destruction that repeats in this land. We hope the country safely exits such a cycle this time around. I'm Rafah. Until next time, goodbye.